going on, guys? So today on the 300CX, I need to cut you guys up. So I've been working on the car, as you guys can see. I took out the back end or trunk mainly because I need to remove the NOS. So I know that I mentioned that I wanted to figure it out, get it running and whatnot, but it's just gonna be too much of a hassle. I talked to the previous owner and he told me that he had that little ECU to work for it to work with the NOS, and since you guys saw in the last video, it was already cut out. Everything was already cut out, and it's like it's too much of a hassle to try to figure it out myself. Maybe down the line, like I'll still have all the stuff. I'll keep them, but as of now, I don't want to deal with the hassle. I just want to have the car running up 100%, well, as much as I can, before I start adding all that other stuff. But luckily, like I said, I will have the things just in case we actually want to go back and try it out. Another of the things that happened during removing the NOS is that I noticed that my taillights were not working as they should. They would turn on whenever I press the brake, but the daylight running light, they weren't working. That goes the same for the headlights. Headlights didn't want to turn on, only the high beams. Once I was removing the NOS, I figured might as well look into it. Obviously, I was just trying to get everything done, get it situated, and I kind of forgot to record, so I don't have that footage. But after moving everything around, I figured out that there was an issue with all the wiring inside here, and even on that one. So all the wires both here and there were cut. They were all cut up, and I guess they were not getting a good contact. So we've messed around with it. I tested all the lines over here. So I even tested this to make sure this was good. So it turned out to be good. And once we started messing with all those cables in there, everything started working. So now everything's working. If I turn on headlights, they turn on. The only thing that one works, but not this one. So I think the light bulb just went out. I got the rears working. When I press on the brake to turn on. So now that the headlights and taillights and all the lights are working, I'm trying to figure out the whole stereo situation. I want to make sure that the speakers work. Oh yeah, I gotta replace this. They're broken. The same with this one, broken right there. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll just glue it. Doesn't look too bad if it's, you know, maybe we'll see. Maybe I'll fix it. If I could find some cheap, then I'll replace them. If not, I'll try to fix them. So the goal right now for this video is to get the stereo to work. So I was able to get this cheap Amazon stereo pretty much for free. I did a little job and they gave me this as a payment, which is fine with me. Like, I needed one so I could test all these wires. So right now I got a little rig going on just so I could give it power, and I'm gonna test out all the speakers. I got one of them connected. Like I said, I already have some wires connected, and I'm also doing myself a small little diagram. Green, black, and solid green goes to rear left. I already figured that one out. So hopefully later on it'll be easier for me to actually put something better. But there is a but. I don't have the brackets to mount the stereo. Like this is empty. There's nothing over here. I believe the only one I had was this, and this goes on the side of the stereo. But I don't know if it's supposed to be held on just like in there. Give me a second. Like just like that, or going inwards. Like it's still gonna be moving back and forth, which I don't think that's right. So I need to figure that out. But so now I just care about the stereo, make sure that everything works, and later on I can figure out a mounting situation. Okay guys, so I think I got this figured out. So I got the stereo running, I got 2 of the rear speakers working. So what I figured out is that it has all these wires, pretty much all of these wires, they either go to tweeters, because they used to have tweeter there, and it has this one, but this one doesn't work. Then that one works, but it sounds like crap. So I gotta eliminate all of these cables, which is pretty much tweeters. Take this off. This one I'm not 100% sure if it is Twitter. It might be something else. Not sure. But I was able to find all the appropriate wires to do the front speakers and rear speakers. So as of right now, I'm gonna try and set it up, and then once it's all set up and ready to go, because I still gotta figure out the whole illumination and ignition key. So once I figure all of that, I'll get back to you, because right now it's being run directly, and it's just like it has no key on it. So I'll be right back. I figured everything out as much as I could. There's still some wires that I don't understand what they're for, but as of now I clean up everything up a little bit. Everything's already, the one harness is already connected for the power, and then the other one for the speakers. The antenna one was also cut up, so I fixed it a little bit. It works. I still gotta remove all this extra speaker wire that pretty much is useless now. I'm not gonna be running the tweeters. What else? There was one more cable. There's this black cable that's cut, which I don't know where it goes to. Like it goes underneath into the carpet. I don't feel like taking the carpet out. Normally I wouldn't like to cut all these wires, but every wire inside this car has been cut. I'm gonna hook up the stereo and show you guys how everything turned out, and also again we'll be removing these wires. Okay, so I got all the wiring taken care of. I pulled everything out, the side panels and all that. So now it's looking way better, less busy, less clutter, and you could actually manage this. I'm gonna put the bezel back on, then put the stereo, and then we'll give it a good listen to see how it sounds. And there she is. She's put back together. I don't have anything to put up there. Still don't have the bracket, so it's loose. I could get something down the line, but as of now, we'll open up the switch, turn this on. There's nothing, and there you go. I know that the sound doesn't sound the same to you guys as it does to me, but the speakers are pretty clear to the point. I mean, obviously raising the volume up too much will distort them, but man, it sounds good to me, and I'm very happy. I mean, that's one thing down of many other things to get done with this car. Okay, now that we have the sound system working, it's time to deal with all that mess. Try to put that back together. There you go, guys. My 300CX finally has a radio. Should be able to listen to some tunes. I'm very happy with the progress that I got. I know it's not complete, but it's like 95% complete on the interior, which is way better than what it was. We still got to deal with some more wiring, which is on the engine bay. We gotta remove this, which you guys could see street glow. So the car has neon lights. I still gotta disconnect this, which I believe that is for the switch for the nitrous. Gotta remove this and remove the lines that go all the way to the back, but that's for another day. For now, I am very happy with the progress that I got. The car feels and looks more amazing each time, and I hope you guys enjoy the process, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one.